Well, here we go. Another 25-year-old single malt whiskey. What have we got this time? Let's take a look. Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to The Whisky Friend with me, Alan. Here we are again. Another part of my little 25-year-old single malt mini-series. This may be the last one up to date, I think. I've got a couple in the bag waiting to pop out, so I think this might be the last one. I have been trying to pick up a 25-year-old kind of peated one maybe from Islay, but I've been unsuccessful with that at the minute. No worries, the one I'm going to bring out today is an Islay, 25-year-old Islay, but it's not a peated Islay. It comes in the form of the Bunnahabhain 25, 46.3% ABV, non-coloured, non-chill filtered, and it has a big 25-year-old age statement on it. So again guys, as always, all the boxes are ticked. I have been warming up my palate while I've been waiting. I've had this poured for about an hour now, so I have been sitting patiently cleansing the palate with a nice little, what we're looking at, it's Bunna. So I'm doing the Bunna 12 just to warm up for the 25. So before I crack on, let's take another sip. Wonderful. I have done the Bunnahabhain 25 before. It was about a year ago, maybe a year ago, 18 months ago. I will pop a link up above if you want to go back and check that out. Today, Bunna 25, is this going to be the one? Is this the one I'm going to run out and purchase at the end of this little series? Who knows? Let's find out. So yeah, Bunnahabhain Distillery is owned by Distill Group. They also own Deanston and Tobermory. Bunnahabhain is on the west coast of Islay. Bottled at, as I say, 46.3% ABV. So it's a nice, decent ABV on this one. So, what we're going to do, let's nose it, let's taste it, and let's score it. I've had it covered up today folks. Usual trusty Whisky Friend coin, number 95 on this one. If you've watched the channel for long enough, then you'll know there'll be a link in the description. You can just catch up, and if you want to support the channel, you can pick up some coins in there. Wow, what a sweet, spicy, fruity nose this is. A little bit of spicy wood there as well, right up front on the nose. Just for you geeks, Bunnahabhain in Scots Gaelic means mouth of the river. Wow, yeah, nice, so sweet. Those sherry characters are there. It's refill sherry casks for this one. But yeah, it's spicy, sweet and spicy. Beautiful orange and tangerine notes come out straight away. Those are the fruits. Orangey, tangerine. But it's spices in there as well. So fruity. Really nice caramel note as well. I'm noticing with that caramel, it's a little bit different with this. It's like a salted caramel. Smells like it's a little bit salty on the nose. Got some more fruits there now. I'm picking up maybe a little bit of pear. Wow, maybe some grapes. Some white fruits. But the honey's there, the vanilla's there. It's even. It's sweet honey. Sweet vanilla. It's even almost bordering on a sweet toffee. And there's more fruit, there's berries. I'm picking up maybe some raspberry, maybe even some cranberry, even some sultana, getting some sultanas there. Wow, what a really interesting nose this is. Price of this bottle guys, this is probably one of the most expensive ones I've done. This is coming in at £335 here in the UK, roughly, give or take. Maybe able to pick it up. I'm going to try, if I'm going to go for this, I'll try and find it on an offer as usual. Not sure of the price it in other markets, global markets. I'm not sure how it is in your place, but or your neck of the woods. But it's round about the 300 to the 350 mark here in the UK. So it's a pricey one. Let's see if it can live up to that price. Yeah, it's just getting sweeter and sweeter. The more you nose it, the sweetness is coming out. There's an oldness there compared to the Bunna. The Bunna is really sweet. It's the characteristics are there, but this is a little bit more aged. So the age is coming in here. It's got those old leather notes, some sweet tobacco, even maybe a hint of coffee in there as well now on this. But those raisins, prunes, it's just so fruity, and there's that hint of a little kind of, it's like a class as a solvent note, maybe some sort of furniture element, furniture polish maybe. But it's real nice. Those oranges and tangerines are fantastic, and there's lots and lots of chocolate as well. What a nose, complex nose, but it's just leading me up nicely because you know what's coming next down the hatch. Woo! Wow. It's not disappointed. I do remember it from, I say, about a year ago. It's bringing back all those memories. What a wonderful, wonderful whiskey this is. Wow, where to start? It's spicy. It's more, I know there's a little bit of spice on the nose, but it's much better. The longer you hold it, I've tried to hold that as long, 20-25 seconds. I know, makes the video longer, but it has to be done. It is nice soft arrival. As you hold it in your mouth, it becomes spicier. It gets more intense. Wow. It's rich. It's got a fantastic mouthfeel. But that spicy element's there. The chocolate's there, the caramel's there. That vanilla, that toffee note is there. It's almost bordering on treacle now. It's going a little bit treacly on the palate, but that orange is there, the chocolate's there, and it just reminds me of a chocolate orange, which we have here in the UK. But it's a little bit dry on arrival, but as it becomes really mouth-watering, it just sets you up beautifully, and you know what's coming next, folks. Cheers. Wow. Such a complex whiskey. I had to be careful there to make sure I left a little bit for the finish. So nice, so easy to drink. But those berries are coming out now, the cranberries, the strawberries. It's so mouth-watering. That age is there with the old leather now. The old leather's much more prominent now. Absolutely wonderful balance on this whiskey. Balance between the spice and the fruit and the sherry notes. It's a little bit bitter. It's getting a little bit bitter now towards the finish. But that coffee's there, that chocolate's there, that orange and the tangerine are wonderful. It's a little bit salty a little bit dry and salty on the palate, which is, it becomes one of those other layers, which is fantastic. Those fruity notes, the sherry notes are all there. I'm picking up maybe a wee bit more sultana, a wee bit more raisin, heading towards the finish as well. It's getting spicier. Maybe some nutmeg, maybe some cinnamon. Real nice. And it's, as you head right towards the finish, there's a real note comes in, there's a little nutty note comes in. And it's like an almond note, maybe a sugared almond. Yeah, it's a little bit nutty. Heading into the finish. Real complex dram. Is it worth £335? Not sure, but maybe the finish will help me make my mind up. So it's going to crack on with the finish, folks. So cheers. just in case the finish doesn't go right. I had a little bit left in the sample, so just as an emergency. So let's do the finish. So the finish is, it's salty, it's long, it's a long finish. It lingers, it hangs around. It's that salty element's there. It's a little bit spicy, maybe a spiced oak, a little bit oak character. You'd expect it, 25 years in wood, so you would expect to have some oak in there as well, but it's beautifully integrated. It's fruity, those raisins, those prunes, that orange and tangerine. It's still spicy towards the finish, and then that sweet leathers, that old leathers there, and maybe some sweet tobacco. It's gone a little bit more bitter in the finish, but it's not disheartening, it's not putting you off any. But those prunes and figs, raisin are all there on the finish, and that coffee note and chocolate are on there as well. So it's a real beautiful finish. Really nice. So what would I score this one, folks? It's a tricky one. When I did it last year, I don't think I was scoring whiskies, but I would have no hesitation in giving this one a 93 out of 100, because I've thoroughly enjoyed this one. It ticks all the boxes. It's got those beautiful sherry casks, refill sherry. So the sherry notes are there for me. It's fruity, it's spicy, it's beautifully balanced. It's just a real wonderful whiskey. The only downside now is stretching to the 300 plus to buy this one. So I know it's a lot of money, folks, but it's a wonderful whiskey. If you've got £300 plus kicking around, then yes, dive in, buy it. How this is going to match up against the others, I'm not too sure yet, so I've still got a couple more to do. Other than that, guys, that's me. I'm heading over to you guys. I'm going to pass it over. If you've liked the video, just give me the thumbs up. You know what to do. The button's just down there. If you've not done it, what you waiting for? But yeah, it's wonderful. I love engaging in the comments. YouTube likes it, Alan likes it. Until the next one, I'm Alan, I'm the Whiskey Friend, and I'll see you all very soon. Thank you.